all taken care of. I believe now we are going to be, there we go, live on this channel. Let me get the TikTok going. I'm just waiting for the Instagram to start. There we go. Alrighty, I think we have everything all together now, guys. Let me just make sure that we are live. I believe we're live on TikTok. Sorry for the late start again, guys. One moment, just making sure we're going right here. Letting everybody get on. Making sure we've got the stream going. Yes, okay. We're all set up, guys. We're still in that little bit of Mercury retrograde shadow. There we go. Now I can see everybody. Hello, hello. All right. Hi, guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties. There's some new changes that they made to the way that you upload stuff to your streaming keys and stuff on YouTube, so I think I just figured all that out now. But hello and welcome. I am your host, Star Lotus. I am a Reiki Master, Crystal Alchemy Sound Bowl player. I am an energy codes coach and facilitator, and I'm an artist in many different ways. I create beautiful jewelry with crystals and sculptures and paintings and makeup and just so many different types of art. It's so lovely to have you guys here with me again on a Wednesday night. So I wanted to start off with letting you guys know that if you want to attend an in-person event here in South Florida, I have 3 events going on in the beginning of April, April 1st, 3rd, and 4th. So you can send me a message, drop me a DM on social media. I've been posting it in my stories, so you can also get that information there. But if you would like to experience these bowls in a live setting and experience either a sound healing or a workshop where we go over more breath work, more in-depth with the energy codes work, let me know. I would love to have you. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. I've been hosting those every month, and everybody has had amazing things to say about their experiences. So, also I've got some new music out on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. And last week, me and my friend Benny, we did a nice little live stream jam session as well. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to check out on there. Also, how is everybody feeling? We just finished this Mercury retrograde. Like I said, still figuring out some little technical difficulties. There's a little shadow period, so you may still be feeling it a little bit. I know I'm still kind of like feeling some of like the waves of that. And also we had eclipse season, which was a lot. I think we all had maybe a lot of emotions coming up, or a lot of things like showing up in life that we just could no longer deny, that was just like right in our face. And it's like, okay, I have to work on this. I have to take care of this. No one else is going to do it. I need to do it. And then we also had the spring equinox. So at the same time that we had all that coming up to release, we also had so many things starting to bloom, so many flowers coming out, just so much life just being born into the world, and life being born into ourselves and our ideas and everything. So there's been a lot of energy. It's been like maybe some ups and downs you might have been feeling. So right now I want to touch on the Libra full moon that we have coming up. And that's what I'm going to go into now, describing a little bit. So we're beginning to move into the energy of this upcoming Libra full moon, which will reach its peak on April 2nd. And even now, we can start to feel its themes gently rising to the surface. Full moons illuminate, they reveal, and this one is already beginning to shine light on our relationships, our patterns of giving and receiving, and the ways we show up in connection with others. I normally don't have my echo going on quite so soon in the timing. This is a time to gently start noticing. Where might I be overgiving? Where am I not allowing myself to fully receive? And where have I been overthinking instead of feeling? With the sun in Aries and the moon moving towards Libra, we're working with the balance between self and other, between honoring our needs and staying open-hearted in our connections. And sometimes in the desire for peace, we may find ourselves people-pleasing, avoiding conflict, or slowly losing parts of ourselves in order to maintain harmony. But this upcoming full moon reminds us that true harmony isn't created by abandoning ourselves. It's created by including ourselves. That which we can be loving and still choose ourselves. That we can hold compassion and still speak our truth. So Libra is all about balance, right? Libra is the scales. It's all about balance, and there's a lot of balance in that. If you just read that, honoring our own needs, staying open-hearted in our connections between self and other, people-pleasing and avoiding conflict, and losing parts of ourselves in order to maintain that harmony. So it's like there's a lot of balance there. And it kind of goes back a little bit into what I kind of brought up in 2 weeks ago, sound healing for the new moon. I had said something about if you're not showing up authentically in your relationships, if you're not allowing people to see the real you, if you're so worried about perfectionism, which is also a Libra trait, if you're so worried about perfectionism, you're never really allowing someone to see you at your core, when you're messy, when you're maybe hard to love. And there's a balance in that as well, because you still have to, even when you're being messy and a little bit hard to love, you still have to show up in love. And that's hard sometimes, because a lot of the times when maybe we get triggered or we have emotions come to the surface and we have to communicate them to a friend or a partner or a work colleague or something, it can feel like, oh my gosh, we might avoid the conflict. We might just go, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to push that part of myself deep down. I'm not going to deal with it. And I'm just going to act like everything's fine. People pleasing. And it's like, neither one of those things is healthy. But how do we show up authentically without coming off like, while still being loving and messy and true to ourselves, and honoring what we have coming up, honoring our feelings, not just trying to overthink, but actually honoring where we're feeling? How do we show up like that, but at the same time take accountability for ourselves, for our own stuff? We have our own gunk in our fields. We all have our own trauma. We all have our own triggers. We all have things that like don't sit right with us. We all have our own little things that if somebody does, it's like, oh, and we take it super personally. Our protective personality is like, oh no, we have to protect ourselves. We have to make sure that we're safe. So buckle down, hold up, either avoid it or people please or fight, avoid the whole situation, flight, like and get defensive, it's fight, So it's like we have these things that buckle us up. But it's like we have to take accountability for that. We have to still speak about those things in love when we come to show up and say, hey, like, this is something that's inside of me that I'm trying to work on, and I just need you to show up in a way that I can actually work with you. And that's connection there. So it's like if you come to somebody and they're always being defensive or avoidant or they shut down, you're not going to feel safe to come to them. So it's a both way balance. And then you also have to be able to have people show up to you without being defensive. And also, again, not letting that protective personality start writing stories about, oh, this person did this because of this, and writing stories around your trauma that may not even be true. Because I've had that where people have accused me of doing things on purpose, and then I'm like, hey, no, like, totally not my intention. But because they have such a strong story written in their head already about what you were doing to be out to get them, and that's just their protective personality trying to protect them. There's just such a balance, again, Libra, in the relationships and how we talk, how we communicate, how we show up to listen, and how we show up to own our own stuff when we come into these conversations instead of pointing the finger and blaming. And then how people respect the way that we have these conversations and show up differently, or maybe they don't show up differently. And that's where you use that discernment. And I wanted to also touch back on the perfectionism trait of Libra, because that also is like, I know a lot of artists or creatives that are absolutely amazing, but they're too scared to show up fully as themselves. And so they may have some really cool stuff, but they're not ready to release it. So like, no, it's not good. It's not good enough. And it's like always this thing of being good enough. And that's how we show up in our relationships. It's also how we show up in our relationships with work, with money, with everything. And so it's like, oh, am I not good enough? Or am I perfecting myself? Am I growing? Am I learning? Perfectionism isn't real. We're all showing up as we are, and we're adding that authenticity to the pot. And we're blending it. And we are using B today because we're also working with the crown chakra. We're also working with that unity, that oneness. I believe it's Ram Dass that says we're all just walking each other home. And that's what we're trying to work at. We're trying to work at that balance of how we show up, how we're giving ourselves, how we're giving of ourselves. And that even goes to how are we allowing people to see how messy we are? How are we allowing people to see the depths of our soul, the things that make us uncomfortable, the things that aren't so great? And then how are we receiving that in others as well? So it's such a balance of like all of that, and then feeling into the body and seeing when things are a yes or a no, right? So like sometimes maybe we have a relationship with somebody and it's just, we feel into the body and the body is just, no, this is not feeling right now. I may need to step away from this connection. So it's making sure that you're constantly filtering things through yourself and through love and through centeredness, and not just spilling your energy off at everyone and throwing your energy off, and it's bringing it back on itself. So it's such a balance of all of that. And I want to get into why I chose these bowls today, because we're working with the solar plexus, and that's that personal power. And so we want to work on gathering our energy back up in with that breath work that I've been teaching you guys, that central channel breath, breathing in from 2 feet above, big deep belly breath. Again, right now, check where you're breathing. Are you breathing in your belly, or are you breathing in the upper lobes of your lungs? Are your shoulders raising up, or are you actually taking deep belly breaths? Are you getting down into the body? Because when you're up in fight or flight, people pleasing, fawn response, you're up in here. You're just trying to survive. Your protective personality is in overdrive, trying to protect you, and it's throwing its energy off. It's blaming everybody else instead of taking accountability for what's going on and then communicating that. So when we're filtering things through our system, we can actually start to pick up on, okay, where am I feeling this disconnect? Where is this thing throwing off? Taking it to the body, embodying that feeling, seeing where we're feeling it, and then breathing it in, making sure we're taking big, deep belly breaths, expanding into the areas, 2 feet above, inhaling, big, deep belly breath, exhaling 2 feet below, breathing back up from 2 feet below, big belly breath, and then exhaling 2 feet above. That's a central channel where we're 2 feet above, 2 feet below, meeting in that belly. I'm going to guide you guys through that in the meditation a little bit more in depth. But yeah, I want to get you guys, again, we always say this, but I want to really always emphasize embodiment. Where are you feeling these things when it's coming up in conversation, when you have to have that confrontation, when you can avoid something, when you actually have to talk about it, when you have to show the imperfect parts of yourself to people? Like, work with it. And that's going to help you receive better as well the imperfect parts of everyone else. And like I said, we're just walking each other home. We're just helping each other heal. We're helping each other grow. We're learning from each other. And when you look at it like that, it's not so big. It comes back in. Instead of throwing it off, it's coming back in. It's always a learning lesson. So I want to tell you guys why I chose these bowls today. And also I want to show you guys, I ordered this flute over a year ago. And I finally received it. It is a beautiful E flute from Singing Tree Flutes, and I'm super excited to play it tonight. I'm still a little new with it, so I'm still trying to figure out how to hold it perfectly. So it may not be perfect, but I really wanted to bring it in because I also decided to work with the solar plexus in the bowl. So it's going to be such a beautiful treat tonight for you guys. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the bowls. We're going to go a little bit more in depth here as well, because it just resonates so much with what's going on. So we're working with the notes of E, G sharp, and B, a combination that supports us in coming back into alignment with ourselves so that we can show up more authentically in our relationships. We begin with the note of E, which resonates with the solar plexus, our center of personal power, self-worth, and inner authority. This is the part of us that asks, where am I giving my power away? Where am I abandoning myself to keep the peace? E gently brings us back into the body, into clarity, into remembering what is actually ours to hold and what is not. From that place of grounded self-awareness, we move into G sharp. And I just want to reiterate that. what is actually ours to hold and what is not. When we're in that communication with people, we're going into the G sharp, which is the throat chakra. When we're in that communication with people, again, are we taking accountability for what is ours to hold, or are we projecting that onto someone else? Are we owning what's ours? Are we bringing the energy back on, or are we throwing it off? That's really important in communication. So then from that place of grounded awareness, we move into G sharp, connected to the throat, our communication, our expression, our truth. Because once we are rooted in our energy, we're better able to speak from a place of authenticity, not from fear, not from overthinking, but from a place of embodied truth. G sharp supports the thyroid and parathyroid as well, working with our energetic and physical sense of rhythm, balance, and expression. And it also connects down into the earth star, which is the chakra that's 2 feet below that we're breathing through when we're exhaling. So that's your earth star chakra. Grounding our voice into something real, stable, and lasting. This is the legacy chakra, so we're here to embody that. So your chakra down below is your legacy chakra. Then we move into B, the crown, our connection to source, to unity, to the greater field of awareness. This is where we soften out of the mind's overactivity and return to a sense of trust, a sense of being held, and a sense of oneness. Because when we are connected to ourselves and we are able to express our truth, we are naturally more open, authentic, and aligned to connection with others. Remember, the throat chakra is not only speaking truth, but it's also hearing truth. It's about speaking and hearing. I had to bring that in there too. So this set really supports that full journey, coming home to self, speaking truth with love, and opening into deeper connection and harmony. So I want to introduce the bowls and the alchemies a little bit to you guys, because the alchemies also go along with what's all in the mix of the soup of the big energetics that's going on right now. So our grounding E is Great Salt Lake Violet Flame Aura, bringing in a deeply purifying and transmutational energy, helping to clear what no longer serves and anchor us into a more grounded sense of self. Our middle E is Androgynous Indium with Dead Sea Salt, supporting the balance within the masculine and feminine energies, while the Dead Sea Salt brings in a cleansing, mineral-rich grounding, helping the body feel supported and restored. Our low G sharp is Lapis Lazuli with Platinum, a beautiful combination for truth, wisdom, and authentic expression, with Platinum amplifying higher consciousness while keeping us grounded in integrity. Our middle G sharp is Grandfather Mother of Platinum, holding both masculine and feminine ancestral energies, supporting us in expressing our truth with both strength and compassion. Our lower middle B is Moldavite with Platinum and Lemurian Seed, a very high frequency bowl that supports transformation, awakening, and expansion, helping us to connect higher states of awareness while staying anchored. And our high B is Tesseract Salt with Aqua Aura Gold, bringing in clarity, multi-dimensional awareness, and a lightness of being, supporting that sense of openness, connection, and bliss. So tonight is a space to begin softening out of the mind and gently returning to the body, to feel what's real, to notice what's starting to come into awareness, and to allow anything that is already ready to shift. To begin that process with ease. Let this be a space where you don't have to perform, fix, or figure anything out. Just receive. I'm going to bring in some beautiful background sound of a really beautiful Florida downpour. I want you guys to take a moment just to go within. Roll your shoulders down and back. Put your hand on your belly and take some nice deep belly breaths. Take some time to make sure that you're getting deep into that belly. Where are you breathing at? Does anything feel a little tight in the body? it's just where you've been finding yourself putting your hand recently. Maybe you've been putting your hand on your heart or your stomach lately. Maybe you've had some physical cues coming up. Listen to the body, see what's talking to you. And as we're taking those deep belly breaths, I want you to start inhaling from 2 feet above your head, following yourself like you're in an elevator shaft. Breathing in through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, deep into the belly, feeling yourself fill the belly, expanding open the solar plexus chakra, that center of personal power. Breathing bigger than the body, and all through the nose, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, slowly, slowly exhaling through the nose, down through the sacral, the root chakra, 2 feet below, down, down into your legacy chakra, your earth star body. Exhale, belly button, spine, full exhale, really slow this down. Allow yourself to get in there. Slowly, slowly breathing up from 2 feet below, up through the root, into the sacral chakra, expanding the belly, into the solar plexus, breathing up into the heart space, breathing bigger than the body, really feeling that expand into the upper shoulders. When you've breathed in as much as you can, slowly, slowly exhale through the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. stretches, do some nice twists. It's always good to twist the energetic system after doing such deep work. And just take your time coming back into the world, knowing that you can exist in this world from this centered, grounded, loving, authentic space. Keep practicing this vibration. Keep coming back to this space. Keep coming back to the sound healing. Keep gathering yourself back up. The more that we gather ourselves, the more that we feel that center, the more we're able to come back to it when we want. You're safe here within yourself. No need to have your guard and protect yourself so much. It's time to allow yourself to be. Once again, it's always so hard to stop serenading you guys, but thank you so much for allowing me to serenade you on a Wednesday evening. I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight's session. And remember to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube. It really helps. Share with someone that you might think might need it. Again, the live replay is up on my YouTube channel for all times. You can come back to it. You can revisit this space. You can connect with these bowls anytime that you want. Please go subscribe over there. And I am sending you guys all of my love, all of my blessings. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. You can also check out my website at starlotus.com if you want to see what other services I offer. Again, we have those beautiful sound healing events and workshops coming up in the first weekend of April. So you can shoot me a message if you would like to join for any of that. But once again, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, night, whenever you listen to this. And I'm sending you all my love. Thank you so much for joining me.